I was thinking nobody on YouTube is talking about this, so I will front run everyone and talk about Tesla's second stock split. So, Tesla stock split. This was one of the most ridiculous stock moving events of the last 6 months for Tesla, okay? First of all, I need to tell you that I was not expecting that Tesla is doing the stock split, and I will tell you why. Tesla CEO Elon Musk was actually asked on Twitter once, this was I think a year ago or something, when the stock went high to like the first time around $700. And he was asked, well, do you consider a stock split soon? And he said, no, it's basically make no sense, okay? But I think what happened then internally into Tesla is that maybe they convinced him with good arguments and said, Elon, if we put the price down for a stock, then we could guide more and more demand for the stock, that people can more afford the stock, and there's more demand for the stock, and therefore the stock will go higher, and then with a higher stock price we can raise easier money without diluting the shareholders so much. So I think this was the one of the most important events and discussions maybe internally, but we don't know, right? I mean, look at the press release, which was done on the 11th of August. Tesla announces a 5-for-1 stock split. Palo Alto Tesla announced that today that the board of directors has approved and declared a 5-for-1 split of Tesla common stock in the form of a stock dividend to make stock ownership more accessible to employees and investors. Each shareholder of record of 21st August will receive a dividend of 4 additional shares of common stock for each then held share, to be distributed after close of trading of August 28, 2020. Trading will begin on a stock split or adjusted basis on August 31st. So this news actually sparked a huge rally. Let me show it to you. So here we go. On the 11th of August it was announced, and since then the stock gained 60%, guys. 60% just on this announcement, and then it cooled down after it reached a recent all-time high, which was then almost $500. It went down, and in the September months was only almost flat, and we had this wedge in the stock chart, and then the announcement of the S&P, and since that announcement we gained about 40 something percent, which was absolutely fantastic. And now, as of Monday, there was another news that the S&P 500 will even put so many shares, into the S&P 500 in one bench, okay, which was unexpected. So this is also a fantastic bullish sign for Tesla shares. So, you see this kind of events are actually very important for just continuing Tesla share climbing higher and higher. Though, this is the technical stock market part, and you have, the business side that pushes the stock higher. So you have both factors, included into that. So let's dive now why a stock split would be interesting for a second time and when it could happen. So let's dive into when this stock split could actually happen. And there's a couple of data points which I would love to look into with you, okay? So first, let's have a look when the last stock split was announced. The last stock split was announced when actually the stock was around $1,550 pre-split price, okay, which would be after split price would be 310. If you're considering this, then the current price of $500-600 would to triple. This would put the valuation of Tesla at $1.5 trillion, and I don't think that this is highly realistic in the next 12 months. But I was so many times, you know, surprised by the performance. Even I had some very bullish, you know, stock prices for Tesla stock, and they were way crashed, okay? So even people were saying, you know, in the comments, you are absolutely crazy, and the stock price even, you know, went further than my stock price, where people called me crazy. So you never know. And if you're considering that this year was crazy and was a bad year with the health crisis going on, and still the stock went up 747%, well, you never know, right? I mean, if Elon Musk keeps on delivering and there's just more and more long-term investors and more people want to, you know, just hold the stock, then, you know, why not always increasing? But I think, you know, the top level of, let's say, Tesla stock in 2021 should be somewhere around 1,000, right? This would put the stock somewhere at the valuation, or the company somewhere at valuation at the market cap of $1 trillion, guys. Yeah, with all the future growth that they can have, and the great cash flow, and the management team, and the product line, I think, you know, this could be definitely happening. What I still need to tell you guys, I think such a decision of a stock split is obviously done over a couple of weeks, okay? So they talk, you know, they take the pros, they take the cons, and I think that the actual decision was made somewhere around here, when the stock was actually at around 200. So if you consider this 200, or, you know, 200 as a stock split decision price, then this would put the stock split price at $1,000, okay, pre-split. I hope you can follow this, you know. So actually what I want to say is, once the Tesla stock that is now at $500-600 reach $1,000, the decision can be made that the stock price will be split again, and then just a couple of weeks afterwards the stock price actually splits. So I think there's two opportunities. Either we see stock split first in 2021, or the management decides again to split around 1,000, which I think could be possible as stock price in 2021. So I don't think that you know, we will need to wait until 2023. I think either, you know, 2022 or 2021, once the stock price reach either $1,000 and a market cap of 1 trillion, or $1,500 and a market cap of $1.5 trillion. I mean, both sums for this company just sound so ridiculous, guys, okay? I'm thinking that, you know, this is just a dream come true for all of those believers out there. Let's dive into the conclusion. So in the conclusion of this video, you know now when I believe a second stock split could happen, at which price and which date. And let me tell you that these interesting stock market technicalities are very nice, because they are supporting Tesla's growth in stock price, obviously. At some point, you know, the business side need to obviously catch up to that sometimes, you know, but it's just this beautiful story, you know, of Tesla share, and congratulations to all of those people that actually went into this trade together with me. Now, before I'm closing this vlog, I would like to also recommend Gary Black. He is on Twitter, and he is a very interesting person concerning the latest technicalities and the latest developments with Tesla shares. So go and follow him on Twitter, and he has, for example, just tweeted just half an hour ago, actually just updated, revised the 1st of December catalyst over the next couple of days, which is, for example, the S&P 500 inclusion, the model in China, or made in China, Y production start, the Moody upgrade, Cybertruck update, full self-driving release, and so on and so forth. So it will be super interesting. It stays super fun with Tesla so far. I don't see that many bearish signs for Tesla as of this moment, other than, you know, a general smaller or way weaker mark that obviously will pull Tesla after such a run towards down to back to earth. But you will see that the business side will convince further investors to get even bigger positions, and I think the inclusion into S&P 500 is just such a nice milestone for Tesla team, and that's why I'm super happy how everything developed. And smash the like button.